Hey, it's Joe from VCAM TV Studios, and today we're going to talk about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, Lost Media. Yeah, there's quite a bit of it now, and I think it's because he's trying to bury it. So we're going to talk about his reality show, I Want to Work for Diddy. That's not available for streaming anywhere. And there's very limited clips still available online. Is he trying to bury this? And this isn't the only piece of lost media that's associated with Puff Daddy. Now that Puff Daddy is in what Michelle Tanner would call big trouble, I think we're going to probably see a lot more lost P. Diddy projects. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, a bad boy story. Came out in 2017. It's an Amazon original, and it's no longer on Amazon. It's no longer even on Netflix. He's also got a mini-movie called Off the Grid, which is supposed to promote his Love album, and I don't think that's going to come out anytime soon. With what we're hearing these days, I felt like we should kind of take a look back at this show, whose entire concept was that you can work for the man himself.
Let's get it motherfucking cracking. Let's get it motherfucking cracking then. So how did he get it cracking? Let's give me a couple of niggas on the phone. I want to get it cracking.
No, I'm not talking about any of the versions of Making the Band. This show was called I Want to Work for Diddy, a VH1 reality show that ran for 2 seasons. And it's not available to stream anywhere.
I Want to Work for Diddy, VH1, 9 p.m. I love the show. I want you guys to tune in every Monday night at 9 o'clock. The show just keeps on getting better and better every week. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of jewels to the game in there. No, they're not just walking for cheesecake or washing cars. They're doing things like putting together campaigns for me, taking care of my family, working with Sean John, working with the fragrance, working with the music company. It really shows the diversity of, working for a cat like me.
Is it because he's trying to bury something? Or like most reality shows of that time period, nobody thought enough to hold on to a copy of this show. That once it was done being online or streaming services, it's gonna die on a TiVo hard drive somewhere. It's a disposable show that no one even bothered to upload to YouTube. What gold are we missing out on? We know some stuff about the real Puffy. Should we have known it back then?
What's it like working for me? It's not for everybody.
Season 1 ran from August 4th, 2008 to October 2008. And it was won by Susie Segal? Some people may recognize that Laverne Cox was also a contestant on this show.
So you have a relationship with Diddy?
Let's be clear, I don't have a relationship with Diddy.
Well, not like that.
It
is the Jason Lee show, so let's be very clear.
We'll make up all kinds of stuff.
What's up about with the, you got a transvestite applying for it and a gay person applying for it? Check this out, I don't care if you're white, black, green, if you're gay, you're straight. I don't really discriminate, you know what I'm saying?
Season 1 actually had 2 winners. Well, Susie got the job. They turned the plane around. Mike Barber, you're coming with us. I hope Mike Barber said no because, well, have you seen what happened to Diddy's current gopher? Common Sense Media called the show a high-drama reality contest that pushes the Diddy brand, just as Combs has many names. Yeah, aren't the kids calling him the Diddler now? They call out that this show was just a promotional vehicle for Diddy and his brand. And they even point out how crappy the winner's prize is.
A lot of stuff that I say to y'all all the time, I know y'all take it like, yo, that was hardcore. That's cruel. But that is the game you in. I am sorry. That is the game you decided to get in. That game is bad boy entertainment.
A thankless job. You could win The Apprentice, or even Mark Cuban's The Benefactor, and had more benefits.
I'm going to take a hands-on, foot and ass, all over your brain approach.
Here, the contestants get to pick up Diddy's dry cleaning, or fill in as a birthday clown at a party. Is this a reality show, or a plot to a sitcom in the 90s.
Working for Diddy would just open up the entire world for me.
I want to see if I'm tough enough, if I'm strong enough.
How far I can really push myself if I really want something.
To live the dream, you have to work for it.
You got 5 minutes to figure it out. Now you're embarrassing me, though.
Okay. I want this job. I need this job. Come on.
This is what it's like in the heat of battle, baby.
I Want to Work for Diddy premieres Monday, August 4th at 9/8 Central.
This is going to change my life.
Common Sense Media had a section in each one of their reviews where they talked about teachable moments that you could have with your children while you watch this program. If you had a chance to work for Diddy, would you do anything he asked you to do? Is there anything you wouldn't do? Even if refusing to do it meant that you would lose your job?
I want niggas waking up from 8 in the morning. If you want these niggas to be Puff Daddy or Madonna or Janet, you gotta live by their ways, dog. I wake up, when I have an album, I wake up at 8 in the morning and I don't go to sleep till 4. And that's the way it works. So what better job than that to have me scream at you, go crazy, keep you up late hours, have you sleep deprived.
Do you think Diddy really needed a TV show to find an assistant? If not, what other motives could he have? You said it, Common Sense Media. You said it without having to say it.
Who you gonna be, you know? Don't be something that you're not. What you see is what you get, motherfuckers.
Contestants had plenty to worry about, given the difficulty of Diddy's marching orders in that reality show, and others. Diddy admitting in this interview that he's a tough guy to work for, but he disguises it under hustler. Well, you'd probably describe it as psychopath.
Use the day to talk to each other. Yo, dog, it ain't, if you don't want to have it that way, whoever don't come into work is fired. From you to Benny to whoever. And I'm telling you from that, this is the last time I'm gonna talk about this shit. My shit is only closed on national holidays, that's it.
He's hard, he's stern, and he's crazy.
This article is like, Diddy's employees are very happy, they have no ill will towards their boss, please stop asking.
I'm gonna take a hands-on, foot in ass. You can feel like you're fighting for your life, right? All over your brain approach.
I don't want to bug out on national TV.
To finding this assistant.
Everybody just go home now, we get another group of applicants.
They make it sound like Diddy is running the Cheers bar. In his building, he knows everybody's name. And from what we know about Diddy now, doesn't it seem kind of sketch him handing out his personal phone number to all his employees?
I need an assistant. If you're the one, I want you. You know I'm the best. And I like working with the best. So if you're the best, holla at your boy. YouTube, tag it, Diddy Assistant. This is gonna be fun.
Isn't this the exact way he grooms people? You send him your interesting music or video idea, and then he takes advantage of you? He wanted to be overwhelmed. Hey, isn't that what he says about Meek Mills?
I'm taking control of this. Yeah.
The whole article reads differently now. Janice Sills is over here gushing about Diddy being the type of boss who hugs you after working 2 straight days in a row. I remember thinking, I wouldn't have got that at any other network. So everyone at this network is working long hours, Diddy wants no individuals, and you're constantly getting hugged? Yeah, this sounds like a cult.
He's opened my mind.
Ride or die, we going to war.
I Want to Work for Diddy premieres this Monday at 9/8 Central, only on VH1.
Rubbing shoulders with young people with a dream. That's what I love to do. To promote Season 2, The Today Show covered I Want to Work for P. Diddy. The show would air alongside Run's House and Making the Band. It's all a part of my strategic plan to take over TV. Diddy TV. According to the Today Show article, Diddy wasn't able to find a personal assistant from your conventional recruitment methods. What kind of weird stuff was Diddy requiring in his job search? Are you ready to be the best? You can do more with your life than basketball or rap, even if this is from the same Diddy who's always pictured next to rappers and basketball players. And Leonard Fournette, for some reason. This reality show is your typical panel deciding a contestant's fate, with Sean Combs making the final call.
I knew going into this that one of my missions is always to empower people, so I was definitely trying to find somebody that could come in and be molded and then one day be a star executive.
I think you've got three really different people, and I'm not sure I know exactly how you're going to get the most from them.
And the dude has a big enough ego to compare himself to the Wizard of Oz.
You know, somebody gave me a chance. So, you know, me being able to have the power to give, people all over the country a chance to work for me. I like to say work with me. Is a blessing. We're gonna do something that's different. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. If you feel that you could be my assistant, okay? I wanna know why you should be my personal assistant.
I know what you're thinking. This show sounds very similar to The Apprentice. You, think you're as important as Donald Trump? Oh, it's okay. There's no beef, according to Diddy. They're friends. Wait a minute. Is this the same Diddy that said Donald Trump is the evil white man we need to get rid of?
White men like Trump need to be banished.
I'd find sites that originally posted clips from the show, and the link would no longer work. But it would have titles like this, making me think that it's less Apprentice and more Diddy needs cheap labor to exploit. The man has a meltdown that the cast dirtied up his house, so they have to clean it. Yeah, he's less Wizard of Oz and more evil stepmother from Cinderella.
No sunglasses tonight, right? Well, I want you to be you. You're not going to be Diddy. You have to serve him. And he will not hire you if he thinks that you are trying to be him.
And then you stumble upon the casting page. Were you 21 or older around June of 2009 and have a whatever it takes attitude? You could have worked for Diddy. Just make sure you're available 24/7. Diddy found a way, under the guise of black excellence, to reinvent slavery.
With Puff's marketing skills and the way he cheerleads and the way he promotes and the way he inspires, but in the background though, right, where you can't see, Puff ain't right. Puff ain't right at all.
Puff got fired because Puff was crazy.
At times, I'm a cold individual. I'm just a shrewd businessman, which is just not the case.
And this made me want to look up what happened to Farnsworth Bentley. You remember the guy who used to carry the umbrella for P. Diddy? His manservant? The guy got a book deal and a reality show out of working for P. Diddy. So I guess Puff made some people's lives better. He waved his hand in my face and said, "Your life has changed. Are you ready?"
I'm gonna rip this shit down. I'm gonna be more comfortable. I'm gonna be, that fucking superhero that I am.
My God, he really does think he's the Wizard of Oz. By the way, if you're trying to look for Farnsworth Bentley's reality show, From G's to Gents, it's streamable. Unlike Diddy's reality shows. We got a press release. The show is back, and they try to hype up this job's importance. Will you be the ultimate secret weapon in that army? You're going to be challenged emotionally, physically, and mentally to earn the privilege to do Diddy's bidding. You got to impress judges like Kevin Liles of Warner Music, who, as of the year 2024, still seems to support Diddy.
If you guys would bear with me, I just need a couple seconds to set up. Is that okay?
Capricorn Clark, who nowadays calls Diddy the devil, and Diddy's ultimate henchman. Am I wrong, or don't only evil people have henchmen? Island Def Jam Chief of Staff, Phil Robinson. Can they pass Diddy's tests like the art of multitasking and follow his rule of no bitch-assness allowed?
I wanna be down with people that wanna make history, that don't get caught up in the bullshit and ain't infected by the bitch-assness disease.
So if you're working for Diddy, what can you expect?
When I was coming up in the game, if I couldn't do the little job, I could never get to the big job. And I think there's always a method in the madness.
If you're working for Diddy, what can you expect? Well, Justin Vanderhey put out 3 lessons he learned working for Bad Boy and Diddy. And it paints the picture of Diddy as a detailed, obsessed guy who works as your hype man. That Bad Boy documentary where he's obsessing over a light fixture seems to back that up.
I don't want the Chrysler that looks like the Phantom. I want the Phantom.
You have to fix your energy. That's all I'm asking you out of respect. Just fix your energy. All right, so go for a walk, fix your energy, because I'm not feeling it. Fix your energy, brother. We got work to do, for real.
Diddy also seemed to have a CM Punk-like obsession over a muffin while these two were working together. If you want the party to remain awesome, the details matter. Even the muffins. And that guy worked for Diddy for over 1.5 years on an unpaid internship. Diddy does not like to part with the dollar. That's why you see so many ex-bodyguards speaking out. You got bodyguards who are covering up domestic abuse, racism against white employees.
I've never walked into any circumstance in my entire life. Well, first, I haven't meant to be the best.
You turning straight white man Ray. That's a passion right there. I want the future leaders to be running my company. Not saying that I'm putting anybody that's older out the pasture, because I'm in the same boat as y'all.
I'm gonna be in the office, everybody gonna be in the office. I'm not gonna be the only one in the motherfucking office. The motherfuckers is having lunches and drinking tea and crumpets and on their way to the Hamptons. Motherfuckers is suck my motherfucking dick.
Sexual assaults. Even maids being paid below minimum wage. And all these lawsuits are getting settled, so they go away. He even fired a nanny for asking for maternity leave.
If I'm gonna be in the office, I'm gonna be looking at a whole bunch of other people in the office. I don't give a fuck if it's Friday, the weather nice, there's problems on 42nd Street. I don't give a fuck. I'm walking down the street yelling on my cell phone. I'm the greatest. If the other motherfuckers ain't gonna be the greatest, I don't even want them around me, man.
He had a casting call in the OC. What was he asking for all those OC kids to have? Well, you gotta have a big personality. But not so big that you just won't spend your entire life catering to Diddy.
The stakes are pretty high for this interview. I mean, if this presentation goes well, he just may hire this person on the spot, and that's what I'm thinking.
ABC News. You won't confuse I want to work for Diddy with The Apprentice. I'm not an easy guy to work for. You don't say.
Let me be perfectly clear, and I don't give a fuck at this point. What has to be done? Who has to be called in?
Sleep is forbidden. To work for the best, you have to be the best. One judge, Capricorn Clark, is even quoted as saying, "I couldn't do it anymore. I needed my life back. It's like being a Navy SEAL." Jesus, Diddy is not lying that he's that tough to work for.
What you want to go back and forth with me tonight?
I want to tell you I am on the same fucking page.
You ain't gonna have to tell me like this is what I gotta, this is what you have to have, this is what's only going on. My life don't work like that. I can make anything happen.
Reality blurred. Just looking for an assistant or an apprentice isn't the show I want to do. No disrespect to Trump. Radar Online actually has an NDA that these people would sign if they were to work for Diddy. And this thing is detailed. He does not want any of his secrets getting out.
Puff took me to the first concert. It was R. Kelly. And
Diddy is not one to let an idea just die. Years after season 2 aired, he was still out there trying to pitch it as a sitcom, and it looked like ABC was interested. It was going to be based on the life of Sarah Snedeker, Sarah Snedeker, if I said that right, is the same woman who helped produce that documentary from earlier, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, that's also not available online.
We're gonna go fuck that stage up tonight.
And also something called Downtown Diddy. Yes, Downton Abbey with P. Diddy.
I love it here in Downtown Abbey. I want to stay here forever and ever. Lord Wilcock loves Downtown Abbey.
Digital Spy. If you liked The Apprentice, you'll love I Want to Work for Diddy. So, Susie Seigel is the winner from season 1, but I'm looking here, and she doesn't have an active digital footprint anymore. Even at the time, she seemed a little old for the show.
Diddy knows. Diddy knows the answer is, 2 kids from the Bronx are better than 1.
Mike, you're gonna have to sit on the luggage now.
Hey, yo, can you make me a Ciroc and lemonade, please? Enough of the celebration. Let's get busy.
She was 37 and only got this job by looking for jobs online. She got a call back without even knowing what the show was about. She was just a Bronx girl who took this as a challenge. It was like getting an advanced degree. Then you have the 26-year-old Mike Barber from the Claremont Housing Development.
All right, let's look at what Mike intended to do.
Yeah, my name is Mike Barber. I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
Even though he came in second, Diddy hired him as well. Why wouldn't he hire the runner-up? This article said that Diddy needs like 6 assistants. So what's hiring another 2? Especially if you don't pay them. Nobody sleeps in the Diddy world. 24-hour work days. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Is he the type of boss who considers, like, when he's awake and partying, work? Or is he making them do actual physical and mental work? Is this the type of boss where he considers his partying and schmoozing to be part of the job? Or is Diddy just gonna work them like dogs? Do you still want this job? Then be humble, breathe, and believe in yourself. And remember, you're working for a higher cause? Oh my God, this guy really thinks he is Jesus. Why else would he tell bad boy recording artists?
Artists have only gone from bad boy to God. There's like really no in between.
Who else goes up against
God?
Exactly.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am insane.
Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay fucking down.
And I didn't really see anybody home. I didn't see nothing.
What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.
My name's Marcus Buckingham. I have dedicated my career to helping people present their strengths in job interviews. Mr. Combs, I think, has asked you to do a presentation for tonight.
Yes. Diddy sent Marcus Buckingham to show us the first interview that we did. And he's gonna show us everything that we did wrong, but more importantly, he's gonna show us everything that we did right.
My name is Suzanne. I want to work for Diddy because he's a visionary.
Diddy is really running the cultiest cult that ever culted.
Required to help him carry out his vision. I'm down.
To say you're down.
So our clips from the show are rather limited.
Like saying you're funny.
Right.
But let's take a look at a few.
Okay.
You're not funny. You're just a person who thinks you are, which is sad.
That very high,
See the nervousness in your breathing.
very demanding and energetic business mogul who is, sorry.
Okay, so they got this dude in
Never
here,
stop. This is
and
real world. You can't
apparently
go,
he is
stop
going
and rewind and do
to
it again. You know, here's
interview
one
our
thing for you.
finalists.
You've got to sell yourself as someone who's going to learn fast because you don't have the same experiences these guys do. That's got to be something that you flip around.
Okay. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to really learn more about myself and learn about the areas in which I can get
Whoa,
better at.
she Jersey. Susie, we hate you.
I'm a son to my mother. I'm a child of God and a resident of this universe. A curator of energy, life, and light. The moment is where it's at. The moment is where it's at. The moment is where it's at.
Kind of reminds me of that sign, you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
I received my master's degrees from Harvard University, which, as you know, is the Bentley of academia.
Just one more piece.
Yeah.
Want to get ghetto with me? I can get ghetto.
Now go on, sister girl me to death.
You have no idea what the you're talking about.
I know.
Just shut the up.
I'm gonna mind them
You want a rat this size crawling up your ass?
till they orgasm.
How could you be such a bitch?
Because I am, and I'm the queen
Whoa.
bitch.
Yeah.
Can get it in this bitch.
No.
To be real. Failure! Do you feel stupid now?
But you thought this was gonna be easy?
With what we know now, Diddy saying things like that might be why this isn't on any streaming service. When the casting call said that they wanted over-the-top personalities, I think this is what they meant.
This is what I want to do. This is my passion. I'm coming here to win.
Competing for the chance
At the end of the damn day, I'm showing the up.
to work for one man. And that one man is the narcissist himself, Diddy, who they shoot and film like he's some sort of godlike figure. He can change their lives.
Holmes, for God's sake.
Wait, stop.
This isn't any ordinary job interview. When I tell you something, it's like the skies and the seas is parting. This is a test of your will,
You two attacking each other is disgusting.
your intelligence. I need you to use your common sense, your passion.
Time is up. Lies are over.
And how bad do you want it?
All is fair in love and war.
Do you want to be great?
Here's a man that started with nothing.
He's an A-list celebrity. He's
An actor, a man who has built an empire.
Bad Boy Records.
Clone or perfume line.
The clothing line, Sean John.
Rapist!
What? Anything he touches turns to gold.
That's how the show wants to sell Diddy. But I guess you can't hide all Diddy's craziness. Even the show catches just how unhinged this man actually is.
Damn it! My job is hard. Hell no! So if my job is hard, your job is gonna be even harder. Y'all trying to fool me. I'm gonna burn this boat down. I don't wanna sugarcoat things. You scared to tell the truth?
That's complete bull.
I wake up and I go to war. I'm gonna be there every step of the way.
Is that a threat?
When you least expect it, I'm gonna pop up.
At the door, let's go. Wake your asses up. Let's get upstairs right now.
We're gonna wrestle for
A lot of
cornflakes.
crazy.
What task is Bad Boy running that they need you to drive a bicycle
When
with
you're
a
working
cart
for me,
on
you have to
it?
expect the unexpected.
Yeah. Come on in, guys.
Is what they're gonna be asking at his trial.
Dalen.
We're in big trouble.
It's hard being great. It's overwhelming to me. So I know it can be overwhelming for people that work for me. Out of when I dealt with everybody, Mike was like messing up at every last thing.
Also, this lady right here.
I don't have time to go through all the papers. I need y'all to have ready for me. But then on the flip side, the pressure of messing up, he just got stronger.
In Mike, you've got a guy who likes himself. He's got an ego. He's got a craving for significance. He has to figure out whether he wants to channel it to serve Mike or to serve you.
What did you think about Suzanne?
With Suzanne,
Mike,
you've got someone
please
who's
tell me you
got
continued
less
choosing it to serve
spark,
yourself.
But you've got more focus, and I think she flusters the least.
To be honest, she flustered the most under pressure. We were working with me the other day. I need you to hold it together, because you are disintegrating with your Harvard, Yale, whatever MBA. It doesn't mean nothing. That's not going to get you the job. The young lady, Stephanie, she just got caught like a deer in headlights.
It's going on in Connecticut this Saturday.
What's Connecticut this Saturday?
It's a party.
What are you talking about? You're not hearing me? I want you to find things I can do with my kids, not partying at night. Focus, baby.
I want to work for Diddy as his babysitter?
After I corrected her,
Well,
I felt
from
almost
what I
sexual it was gonna
was
get
able to
done.
gather doing the math, Diddy pays his babysitter just a tad above average minimum wage.
Time for that. And she's
I
a
wouldn't
wicked
exactly
good
go
hire.
competing on a reality show to get that job.
I want to see what they come with in their presentations.
Yeah.
But I think all this information is definitely valuable, and I want to just thank you.
No, it's my pleasure. Thanks very much. Best of luck with it.
Thank you.
So for season 1's finale, I mean, it starts off like your typical apprentice. This is our final task. This is for the whole enchilada. But then...
Dawn's feet and all of her beautiful toes. The craziest thing so far is me rubbing Dawn's feet and all of her beautiful toes.
So I Want to Work for Diddy is just a foot fetish show?
On my knees, I'm looking out the corner of my eye and I see Q getting kind of upset.
With cucking.
Out of my brain and into my heart.
Young lady, come do it. In one hand, you have to do your job, and then in the second hand, you have to be respectful.
I guess they fit right in at the freak off.
In their relationship.
So who's your friend so far? Are y'all friends or y'all engaged?
No, right here, that's my dude. And I know they're going to talk to Diddy, so my perfect chance to throw Melissa under the bus. As usual.
Hey, this is Joe from the future. And as I uploaded this video, our search took a weird turn. It looks like YouTube knows what this show is. They were able to properly identify it and block it everywhere. Yeah, they are actively suppressing this video. I guess people really don't want you to see this old reality series. So promoting backstabbing and showing the worst of your people is promoting black excellence? Diddy, you're a special kind of psychopath.
So we can see how she acts.
I think I fall within fair use. It's analytical, we're learning, we're splitting it up, we're talking about Diddy. This first clip that they identified was from an episode titled A Night in Daddy's House. My God, that sounds like a porn.
How can I help you? Tell me.
And of course, she comes in like the tornado of hell that she is.
She on your team? She is on my team. Do you like her? Yes, she's good. She's fine.
She's giving those
That guy's
political
had
correct
it.
answers. Oh, it's great. Everybody kind of sort of gets along.
They work hard, and that's important. They have a good work
They don't
ethic.
seem to think that about you, though.
As you can see from these clips, the search to become Diddy's assistant was a lot sleazier than your Apprentice or your Amazing Race or some of these more prestige reality shows. Nope, this was straight VH1 trash.
I think you in my head, I was like, did she actually have a conversation with them?
Thank you.
And why would they say I'm a handful?
Diddy is not gonna be waiting for me all night.
I think Dawn saw right through it.
You don't tell the client that you don't like your teammate. And I respect the blonde hair chick because she's very professional. We're artists. You don't tell an artist.
Honestly, this feels exactly like The Apprentice. And then it identified this clip. And it's super odd. Like, you wouldn't have seen Gilbert Godfrey on The Apprentice rubbing Marlee Matlin's feet. No, that wouldn't have got him the job. Would have given me nightmares, too. But, hey, YouTube, are you complicit in this? Anyway, let's get back to the main video here.
I'm taking a trip to Barnes & Nobles. There are 2 books that I need to pick up.
What? It's a fumble!
We have to present ourselves to Mr. Combs.
Hey,
this could be
go,
our last
go,
chance
oh,
to show
the
him why
way.
we wanna work.
Yeah, I just think that these people weren't really trying to get Puppy's job. They didn't really want to be his apprentice. It sounded like, and from additional readings, they were just trying to find over-the-top personalities. People who were probably ready for their own reality show. I doubt these people were the type that were going to sit at an office job.
You know, this is life, y'all, so when it's time for the plane to take off, one of y'all not gonna be able to come with me.
Who will take the fall?
One of y'all gonna get on this plane with me and we're gonna go to Cannes and we're gonna start making history. Mike, God bless you.
Thanks a lot.
I'm
I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike. And then my heart fell because I looked over at Mike.
And I realized he escaped. He won't have the same trauma that I have.
Thank you. Best day of my life.
Have a seat, baby girl.
You know, a big part of me was happy that Suzanne got the job. You know, it could have been any one of us. And Suzanne, she did her thing through all these challenges. But I worked hard, and I gave my all, and I guess it wasn't enough.
All right, so Mike didn't get picked. He's been left behind.
Hey, yo, Mike!
I could never leave, JP. You're coming too.
Hey, yo, I was thinking, I got like 10 companies. Means I got a lot of room.
Kinda makes this contest superfluous. Why'd we even have it? Could have hired literally everybody.
Working for me is the best job in the world.
Well deserved, my man.
Doesn't sound it.
Good job.
Once you work for Diddy, anything is possible.
Jackpot!
I'm out for the experience. That's what I need.
Too bad.
Is this the first night? Because everything I just saw was, it is not the experience. They're having fun at a normal hour. From what I'm reading here, you don't get normal hours. You get 24/7, always on the clock.
You always make fun of those beauty pageant winners. I was beyond shocked.
Who am I? How did I end up in front of Diddy and he has just chosen me?
This is the biggest day of my life.
Things that Justin Bieber has never said.
Hell yeah. I'm so hyped, and I just know that I'm gonna give him my all.
Don't give him your all! So, this person...
What would you do for Diddy? For Diddy? What would you do for Diddy? This is Kim for Diddy.com. We want to see what is the craziest, most bizarre, off-the-chain things people will do to show their love for Diddy.
No! Yeah, I think I know TikTok audio when I hear it. You guys are gonna clip that, right? This seems like something you guys can meme. What would I do for Diddy? Run! How could you not? Say you were working down the hall and suddenly Diddy and his kids came at you and Diddy's dressed like this.
For Diddy style, baby.
You want me to put vodka up my nose?
Open justice!
What would I do for Diddy? I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. Eat Chef Diddy's cooking and stay the night.
Here, pull your eyelashes off.
And what's sad is these aren't even the craziest things that people have done to work for Diddy. Allegedly.
What would you do for Diddy? I'm about to cry, yo. We rocked it. If we don't win, we all gonna jump off a bridge together.
Okay.
And if you know a little bit too much, somebody might help you jump off that bridge.
I just wanted to ask. Suzanne, you ready to come make some history with me?
I'm so ready. I'm more ready than I ever been, than I ever knew I could be.
Right,
Wow, was that anticlimactic. Susan, you, won, I guess. And then you have the Off the Grid project, which is a mini movie that P. Diddy put out to promote the Love album. Well, the Love album flopped. The next reality show that he was going to have with his sons got canceled, obviously. And I don't think we're going to see the full version of this film.
What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done in your life?
Don't answer.
Ain't no turning back.
Diddy's travel vlog. Yes, let Diddy take you out to the desert. See how well that works out for you. I mean, at best, you're gonna have to escape on a flight, like in his old 90s music video. At worst, it's gonna be like the beginning of a Columbo, and he's gonna kill you, leave you here, and figure out a way to avoid getting caught.
So what kind of niggas you be fucking with?
Satanic
It's a
ones.
blessing and a curse to feel everything so deeply. Sometimes I just want to hear my own thoughts.
I hope your thought is, where are all the nearby cameras? Everything should be documented. just in case Diddy wants to become Martine Gramatica.
So would you say you have an unhealthy relationship with love?
Do you have an unhealthy relationship with Love Diddy?
The pain.
But just remember this. As long as you live and breathe, I love you.
Did Diddy just make every art house
So
film?
much loss in like the last year. I had to put love on a timeout.
I had to put love on a timeout. And life felt like it was at the 2-minute warning. And also, this is a Diddy original. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
I love you, baby.
He's a savage.
Because you lost love doesn't mean you
He
can't
gets
try
what he
again.
wants.
It's too good to be true, so you don't believe it. So you self-sabotage.
Have you ever danced in the desert under the moonlight?
What is he, the Joker?
Never above you,
Never below you.
never below you.
Always by your side.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
We're gonna do
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
this. Promise you're not gonna fall in love.
Oh wait, he is the Joker. There is that clip of him dressed like him. I can feel it coming in the air with Diddy. Oh Lord. Oh, Phil Collins gonna be pissed. He stole his drum sound.
Go, go, go!
What the fuck did you do?
Oh no! The rating is home.
You can't fall in love.
They're gonna get all the hard drives.
That money make niggas do foolish shit. Make niggas come off ruthless shit.
When he comes into the studio, it's like locked in, clocked in.
It's like a newfound calling.
I don't think God's impressed at all.
Era. That's the frequency that I'm asking y'all to be a part of.
Make the Love album without Diddy on it. But Nyla, how? Diddy's ass knew the end was near when he put together that Love album. I think he was trying to create a body of work that would make people look past his discretions. Really? Because you gotta make a damn good album for someone to do that.
He had one purpose when he was doing Bad Boy, and now he's got a whole new purpose. I'm coming with something where you could listen to your heart, listen to the way you feel. Vulnerability, emotion, melody, let's go.
I can see it in your
No! Why is he there?
Souls.
No!
You better say it in a way that nobody ever said it.
This my pleasure.
I want that shit to be coming from your heart.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Run, Beebs! Run! Run!
I don't make an algorithm, I make a feeling. You want to give them something that they can sing. People say, do you want streams? I said, I want souls.
What, souls? You know who says that? Satan!
Go off the grid.
Why do I have to keep making comparisons to Satan with Diddy?
Addicted to my phone. So addicted
Honestly,
to my work.
he
So
might be
addicted
worse
to
than
the
R. Kelly.
bullshit. Right now, I'm on the edge, and it's just too much going on. That's unnecessary. I just can't do it all, you know, and make this music and stay locked in.
That's
so
why they're
tired
doing
of sleeping 2
plyometrics.
days.
You're gonna have the interviews. You have to meet these people.
I just need to be alone for a little bit, everybody.
I used to look up to this guy. This is really awkward to watch. I actually probably would have bought a ticket to this Bad Boy reunion tour. Those are a lot of good songs. This is kind of discouraging. A lot of this stuff was on my pool playlist back in the day. The saga continues. I mean, I know that album from front to back. Diddler.
Last time you met me, it ain't the same person you met. Diddy has 9 personalities.
Give me some real love.
Turn that TV off. I took too much gummies.
That might make you a little bit upset. That might make you a little bit over the edge. That might make you a little bit insane, if you know what I mean.
So,
Just the energy just ain't right.
Psychopath.
Your daddy's birthday present. Fuck this! I did the magic trick. Show.
There's 9 of you in one body.
This is my second mouth.
DJ Khaled, if you knew that,
I
you
wanna
should have
make
been
music.
screaming from the rooftops to avoid this
Music
guy.
is my foundation.
Not go
It's
hang
my
out at his
hustle,
house.
It's my communication. It's my vibration.
This person says, Diddy can still get my streams. Press play, the Love album. all the early 90s, 2000s Bad Boy, always hit. I guess this Love album was fire. Unless they're like his diehards and they're like bombarding the reviews.
Love will embrace you, or love will erase you. The difference between good and great is caring. To take these little steps to make it be great. Thou shalt not fuck with nor see puff.
Okay, I know we're all supposed to be mad at Diddy as a collective, but the Love album still slaps. I don't care. Y'all can kick him off the island, but that album gotta stay.
I'm making a record like I'm living a second chance at life, and I don't know when it's going to end. I invented champagne, making love
Wait,
in the
he invented
rain.
champagne?
It's time to go. The bop is back. Whatever we gotta do, we're not stopping till we number one. This is like my life, my legacy. All I ever been is what a legend is. I'm not leaving here until the world has changed.
So that is the lost media of Puff Daddy. I mean, if you find any of this stuff, put it online. Leak it. There is a lot of gold here that's just begging to be found. Don't let them bury this, okay? And if you like this video, you know what to do. In the comments, say something about Diddy, Brother Love, and just what a weird dude that guy turned out to be. As always, subscribe. There's a Patreon link somewhere if you feel like just dropping a couple bucks to keep the lights on and maybe fund future projects. And, of course, like Tupac said, Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a mother crew.